Troy with Chick-a-Woof Ranch. Here we're back with the chicken plucker, and I've made a few adjustments. First of all, I want to thank you for watching the first video. I did not edit the first video and put it up on YouTube because I didn't know what the solution was going to be, so I wasn't sure I was going to upload the video. But now that I've come up with the solution, I'm going to go ahead and edit the first video and show you how I corrected the problem here on the second video. So what I've done here is I got another motor. One of my friends I was talking to about this project said that he had another motor laying around and that he would just give it to me. So thank you, Dave. I appreciate it very much. It is a 3rd horsepower motor, and he said it probably hasn't been ran in 50 years. I did turn it on and it was slow to start, but since turning it on a few times, it's come right on since then, so we're going to call it good. I do need to replace the cord. It's a little, probably not very safe to be spraying it with water, so I'll fix that. The second change that I have is I got a smaller sprocket for right here, and what that did was it's going to slow down the turntable, the wheel of death, and so I think it slowed it down by at least twice. So I'm not sure what it was spinning before, but this was the old pulley, so you can see it's about a 1/3 of the size, and so I think it's working great now. I did turn it on to see if it was going to be okay. I'll show you what that looks like here in a second. But the only other adjustment I had to make was I put some shims in right here to bring it out since we shortened the pulley. So not the best, but it'll work for now. And we're getting ready to butcher the chickens here in a couple weeks, so I needed to get this thing going and done. So let me show you inside, and I'll throw the 2-liter bottle back in and I'll show you what we got. Alright, so I got you set up here real close. This tripod I have out here in the barn is a little shorter than the other one, so you'll be right up here in the action. Alright, so again, let's review. What I had before was a 1/4 horse motor, and it was about I think it's a 2.5 or 3-inch pulley. And so what we switched to was a 3rd horse motor with a 1-inch pulley, 1.5-inch pulley. So that should really reduce our speed and make for a better gear ratio. Also, when you see when I turn on when I plug it in and it starts spinning, you'll see that the fingers are not from centrifugal force. They're not spreading out so far. So I think that's really helping the bottle or the chicken not to get stuck in the sides. So I think with the slower speed and the higher torque on the motor, albeit not much more torque, it's really going to help out. So my recommendation for you, if you build one of these, is to get at least a 3rd horse motor, and preferably a 1/2, and go with the same gear ratio. And my gear ratio was the 12-inch pulley underneath the wheel here, and a 1.5 on the motor. Okay. Alright, so I'm going to plug it in here. I think you can be able to, in the video, I think you'll be able to see the fingers. They don't really flail out that much. And then I'll throw the bottle in, and we'll go from there. Oh, one other thing. I'm not going to spray it with water because I figure if it works without water, then it should work perfectly fine with water. So let's go ahead and try it. I'm going to plug it in, and I'll throw the bottle in, and we'll see what happens. Alright guys, thank you so much for watching, and if you have any questions, please leave them in the comments down below. I appreciate any good or negative comments if you have any. If you found this helpful, then go ahead and hit the subscribe button, because we're going to be loading more videos like this about homesteading and doing your own projects. This one took 2 parts, and I apologize for that. Sometimes that can be painful, and I know it's a time investment on your side. So thank you so much for watching. We'll see you next time on Chick-a-Woof Ranch. Bye.